Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pal Ben. ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Good evening and welcome to Leicester Fan TV for tonight's Friday night Fanzone Show. As always on a Friday night, it's meant to be 7:15, 5 minutes late, but that's me. This weekend we have a massive game, a massive semi, as some of you might say. We have Southampton. We have Southampton in the semi-final of the FA Cup. So a big game. I can see all your comments flying in already. So keep them coming. Click the link. It's in the Facebook chat. I will post it in here in just a moment as well, because this is the Friday night Fanzone Show. Right, as I said a moment ago, sorry, there's no green screen today. I had a bit of a technical problem. I broke my light, so it won't work. But anyway, thanks to everyone who's joined so far. Much appreciated. Keep getting your comments in. I'm going to go through some comments now before we get our usual guests in to come and chat with us. Ben is here. Hi, Ben, mate. Thanks for watching. Mayan is here. Hi, Jack. I don't get my makeup done. Jack does. I didn't get my makeup done like Jack. You should know the difference between me and Jack. Matthew Bond, evening Matthew, mate. If you're free, if you're not working, come and click the link, pal. It's in the comments. So come and have a chat with us. Long time no speak. Richie Collins, put on the link for everyone on here. Good evening. Yeah, the link's out there, mate. So feel free to click the link. Daz is here. Good evening, lads. Yes, yes, we can win it if the boys really want it. That's it, mate. If we want it, we can. If we want to, we can beat anyone. We've seen it before. It's just recently there's been some games where it just doesn't seem we've wanted it, and if we have, it's been too late. Like the game the other day against. Oh my gosh, it's just who did we play? Who did we play the other day? Why I've had a right mind, bloody. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who we played. Bloody hell, I'm going to have to get Ross in for this. West Ham, that was it. West Ham, it was West Ham, sorry. Too much gin, I think, throughout the week is doing that to me. Maz is here, sorry, Daz, and now Maz. Maz is here, evening Maz. Carlos is here, evening to Carlos. Ross, the other Ross is here, evening. Evening Lox. Loads of you are joining, Liam, mate. Thanks to all of you who are watching. Dave Gavin here from Sligo Town. Slauncher to you, Dave. And then there's the comment. There's the link. Sorry, I've got a bit of ice in my mouth. Where's it gone? There it is. So there's the link. Anyone who wants to come and have a chat with us about the semi-final this weekend, click that link, enter your name, and that's it. Done. Anyway, let's move on. There are more comments, but we'll get to them in a moment. First of all, we'll bring in Josh, as always, aka Sportser, who is a bit flaky at the minute. He's in and out every week. A bit like me, to be fair. I wasn't here last week, but his internet is holding up for now. So let's get him in. Hello, pal. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, Lux. How are you, mate?
Very good, mate. Very good. We'll get in Jack as well. Hello, Jack.
Evening, all.
How you doing, pal?
Yeah, good boys. You?
I'm good, mate. I'm very good. And then finally, there are more people waiting, but we'll start slow. Ross is here as well. Hello, Ross.
Hello.
How we doing?
Yeah, I'm just shattered.
Shattered? What you been doing? Working hard?
No, playing my foot champs.
Cool. Why am I not surprised? Dave's here as well. Dave, evening all. Thanks. Right. Anyway, let's move on. I will get to the comments, but let's move on. So this weekend we have a big semi, guys. Sorry, I can't. So I've got to start saying that. So I'll say this from now on. Semi-final time. God. So as we all know, Leicester hold the record for the most FA Cup finals without a win, which is 4. Josh, mate, I mean, I'll start with, who will know this more? I think it will be Jack or Ross. Let's go with Jack. Jack, when was the last FA Cup semi-final Leicester played in?
I know this.
Oh, God.
Go on then, Ross.
1970 something.
It was the same year my mum and dad got married, 1982.
82.
Okay, so none of us were born. Let us know in the comments if you were born. I know there's some here which probably are. I'm not going to call you
Ross.
out in case you are younger. Yeah, Ross. Yeah, Jamie and Phil. I think they look old enough to have
93.
been.
It's a
Gray
family.
as well. Yeah, Gray of course. Gray was definitely old enough. God.
Yeah.
Gray's definitely old enough. Yeah. But yes. So Josh, mate. I mean, this is a massive game, isn't it? Like we missed out last year because I can't remember who we lost to. It was Chelsea, wasn't it, in the quarterfinals? Did
Championship.
terrible performance in that game as they all were after lockdown. But it's massive, isn't it, Josh? This game.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Have you got a bit of latency?
I've lost Josh. No, I've lost you,
Oh,
Jack.
wait.
Hold on. Let's just ignore the last 60 seconds. It's a massive game, isn't it, Jack? It's a massive game.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's a massive game for every Leicester fan who wants to win the FA Cup. We've not won it yet, so it's 5th time lucky for us. Hopefully we can beat Southampton and then hopefully come up against Chelsea or Man City and get past them as well and bring the trophy home.
Absolutely. What do you think to this, Ross? I mean, I think Sunday is probably it's ours to lose. But I mean, who are the other teams? Man City and
Chelsea.
So I mean, we'd rather Chelsea, right? We'd if we get
Doesn't
through. We're
matter.
getting through. But I mean, do you think we can win it? Do you think we can finally win the FA Cup this season?
Yes. I believe so. You know, end of the day, with all the teams that could be faced, or we're playing Southampton Sunday, we've beaten Chelsea this season. We've beaten Man City this season. I know they beat us in the return fixture, but we've still beaten 5-2. You know, it's
Stevie Wonder.
they always say, well, glad you can see us. So with this game now with Southampton, it's just obviously it's a big game. Obviously, everyone's thinking, "Oh, we've got the easier draw." Okay. I just with Southampton, you know, it's not gonna be an easy game. You know, just because they are the lower side to Chelsea and Man City doesn't mean we're gonna automatically win. You know, and they want it just as much as we do. They've not had a final since 2003, meaning a FA Cup final. So, you know, it's going to be a very good game on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to it more than anything. I mean, you know, I've always wanted the FA Cup. Every time you've had shows, you, Felipe, and Jamie have always had the shows. I've always said I want the FA Cup more than the Europa League, and I've always stuck by that. I've never changed my mind. Every Leicester fan changes that. I've never changed my mind, and I want that FA Cup. I want it more than anything.
Yeah. I agree. Dad says hair's coming back, Lox, no more body locks. Well, I mean, the hair's not really grown since last week, but I think it's the skin fade. Yeah, I think it's Ross is how I looked 2 weeks ago, and now I'm like this. Yeah. But no, my hair looked really short before because the sides were so long. It made the top look short, but it's all right. It's not too bad. Good, £10 well spent. Me and Ross have had our post-lockdown trims. Jack, I don't think he has. When you getting yours cut, Jack?
Not yet. When it gets long enough.
Gray said it's not in the comments in the thing, but it's in the private chat. Want to get our hair cut like his? I don't think we do. No, not a good idea that, mate. Not a good idea that. Too cold in the mornings. So someone put here, Jack, about, let me try, I might not be able to find the comment because it was a long time ago. I want to quickly try and get to it. Hold on. Where are we? No, I can't find it. But basically the comment was, Jack, yes, we can. Oh, there we go. if the team selection is right. Now, talking of team selection, lads, and I'm going to bring in Gray for this one. We'll do his introduction first before we move on to it. Hello, Gray.
I don't think he knows he's in. Oh, he does now.
Hello?
How you doing, pal? You all right?
Yeah, you.
Yes, good, mate. I wanted to get you in for this. I'll start with you, Gray. So Ian here has mentioned about the team selection for Sunday. Now, here's a question for all of you, not just you guys, but the people in the comments as well. Do we start Madders this weekend? After I don't want to keep going over what's happened, but obviously the team selection is a big part of a match day. Do you think we should start Madison on Sunday, Gray?
Before I answer that, has anyone else seen the rumours that he's put in a transfer request?
Yes, I've seen those rumours.
Where the room
So,
from?
if the rumour's true, no. But I would start him and Perez, and let's see if they're going to play out the skins, because they've got something to show the club and the fans.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting a couple of no's, but the majority of them are yeses. Gray, I'm going to guess that rumor is not true. For now, obviously, I don't think it is true. So, I mean, I'm with you, mate. If it's true, then obviously we shouldn't start him at all. Not in a semi-final of the FA Cup. Jack, over to you, mate. Let's just assume that this rumor isn't true. It's not, and there's no transfer request. Do you start him on Sunday, Jack?
Madison is a great player, not going to lie. I know with this COVID situation, Leicester fans are not going to want to reward him with semi-finals in the FA Cup. But Madison, on his day, is fantastic. He can set up goals, he can score goals. So really, do you need him in the team? The answer is yes. But from what's happened in the COVID situation, he don't really deserve to be rewarded, does he? Really? So
that's it, mate. I mean, Ross, like Jack just said, you know, morally, I don't think he should start, but we have a much better chance of winning the game if he starts, right?
I think if we didn't have as many injuries, I don't think a lot of fans would have their different opinions. Everyone's putting yes at the minute, but I can guarantee you this: if everyone was back, everyone was all back to fitness, I don't think he'd probably be there on the bench. But for me, I would say yes. Not because he deserves it, because I think he's one of our most vital players. Now, we all talk about all these rules, but let's be honest. I don't care. Everyone says we've all broken at least one rule in this last year of lockdown. People can
Speak
decide,
for yourself.
Yeah, we all have. We all know we all have.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, and I'm the King of Scotland. But no, we've all broken at least one rule. At least, everyone can say no one is a saint. They're just as sick of it as we are. Yeah, I would say that what they did was idiotic. But obviously the thing is, I can guarantee that this one thing: if he scores on Sunday, like 93rd minute winner, are you just going to sit there and not celebrate? Because if, let's say, that does happen, he scores a 93rd minute winner, you're going to forget all about what's happened these last week or two. You're going to go jump up and down. You're going to crazy. You're going to break someone's door. You're going to jump up and down.
Yeah.
Break. That's the thing. So, we've all players have done things in the past and they've been forgiven for. Obviously they've had the making up to do.
They've been forgiven, mate. They've been forgiven, but they've. So I want to just bring up a comment. It kind of goes along with what you were saying a minute ago, Ross. Ian says,
they come out and apologised?
No, well, not to us.
Public,
not to us. To the team apparently. So Ian says, like Ross said, I bet all of you have bent the rules, but you're not banned from working, right? But the thing is, mate, the difference here is, if I was having a party inside someone's house and the police found out, I would be fined, or they would be fined, right? Yeah. Now, they probably. I've heard rumours that the police were involved in this incident, that they were caught by the police. I don't know if it's true. In that case, I'm guessing they were fined by the police, right? But we're not saying that they're terrible people, and that for bending the rules and whatever and not abiding to every rule, right? What we're trying to say is that there's got to be some type of punishment. I remember, I don't know if any of you guys watch Blue Van Man. Blue Van Man was on here last week with Phil earlier on in the week on Monday, and he said he was told by his work if he was caught breaking COVID rules, he would be sacked. That's what they told him. So I think I get the how some people are being harsh, quite strict on the players, and I think whether it was a club decision or not, we should have had an apology, right, Gray? Don't you think the fans should have had an apology?
Definitely. Look at Grealish, what he did. I think he broke it twice, didn't he? But on one of his, he was drunk, crashed into a couple of vehicles, and there was footage, and then he came out publicly and did a video on Twitter and everything else. So, there's been none of that. And for Madison, he's so well spoken. He does love the club, and all his interviews after the game, his heart's on his sleeve. So where's his heart now? Why hasn't anyone come out and made an apology?
No, I agree with you, mate. So Patrick here has said video. Apparently, I don't know where he gets his info from, but apparently there's going to be a video released over the weekend. You'll be saying different then. But Patrick, yes, that will change things. When we get an apology from the players, it will, of course, change things. At the moment, we haven't had anything. And one comment, which I think is spot on, I don't know if you guys agree, it's all about the timing. They broke the rules in such a crucial time for the club and could have cost us Champions League. So, and still could cost us Champions League because we don't know how the changing room's been affected by it. Now, what I will say, and an example that someone made last weekend, if one of them, if they caught COVID, let's just say they caught COVID at this party and they took it back to the training ground, and let's just say a few other crucial players caught it, Vardy, Iheanacho, Casper, they caught it. And I know some games are suspended because of, delayed, postponed because of COVID, but some haven't. So we could have lost other crucial players. And I know we lost to West Ham anyway, but we wouldn't have crucial players for this FA Cup game if that would have happened. So I think I agree with Steve there. It's the timing, I think. Were you going to say something, Ross?
Yeah, I was just about to say on that. Maybe they've been instructed not to go on social media. We're all speculating. Someone's just put about we're all speculating. They might have had a request from their agents, whoever their agents are, to say not to go on social media, because if they come out straight away with an apology, they'll be like, they're sorry they got caught. Maybe they've had a week to reflect on it, not to go on social media. The only time I've seen any post this week is from Harvey Barnes about, obviously, Darren Moore and his speedy recovery. Obviously, he used to be at West Brom.
What about Madison, though, checking in at Kilworth Springs Golf Club on Sunday at kickoff?
See, here's the thing: we don't know if he was been requested. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows why he went to that. He could have been. Rodgers could have said to him, "Oh, I don't want to see you for a day or so." We don't know anything.
No. So with that, Kilworth Springs came out and said that Madison was gone by kickoff. And to be fair, I've spoken with someone who was there on that day at Kilworth Springs, and they didn't see Madison there during when the game was on. However, he was still there the day of a big game, after he'd been, and a part of it does feel like it's F you, you've caught me out and you're leaving me out of the team for a weekend. F you, I'll show you that I can go and do what I want. I'm off to golf. So a part of it doesn't sit right. But anyway, we need to move on for this because, like you said before.
Can I just say, if that was me, I would have kept my head down, stayed in the house, and me personally, whether the club had said or my agent had said, don't make a post, I would have done it just because I know what an F-up I would have made.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I mean, James Madison was on, so he liked that tweet. Kilworth Springs put the tweet out saying, just to let you all know, James Madison wasn't here at kickoff, and Madison liked that tweet, but we've not had an apology. And what I will say, what I will say, pal, what I will say is the club have probably told them to stay quiet. I would imagine personally, because I think one of them 5 players would have apologised by now. One of them would have. So I think they have been told, as someone mentioned here, the club told them to keep their mouths shut about it. I think that's probably true, but it's still would have liked it. But anyway, let's move on. So as Tom says here, we can't change.
I'd personally say Grealish is.
Oh,
go on, Gray.
No, we can't. But me personally, I would have said Grealish's was a damn sight worse than what Madison and the boy done, because Grealish has got in a car and drink driving is just a no-no in my opinion, and he should have had the book thrown at him and everything else. But what Grealish done was far worse than what these boys have done. But he come out and apologised, and I do know some Vile fans, and they accepted his apology straight away, and I just think the lad shouldn't have been quiet. But like you want to say, Lox, let's move on from it. And by the way,
I think
Jackie baby, did you have a nice birthday, sweetie?
Yeah, I did. Thank you, buddy.
Right, lads. So, let's move on to score predictions and first goal scorer. Obviously, well, no. Before we get to that, Jack. Obviously, we've had a say about Madison, whether he should start or not. A lot of fans are saying yes. A small amount are saying no. But what about the rest of the team? Do you think it's going to be unchanged? Do you think Kagler Soyuncu comes straight back in for Amati?
Yeah. One other player I feel should start is Mark Albrighton for sure.
Oh,
instead of who, pal? Instead of who?
Sorry,
Dennis Pratt.
So Dennis Pratt was in the Madison role though, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't play there, Lox. Obviously, it's like playing Tillemans in a Madison role. It just doesn't work, and I think Brendan Rodgers found that out in the second half, and I guess I know that it worked better.
Yeah, no, I know that. So I mean, the system that we started that game with,
he's talking about Cags.
No,
definitely start Cags.
Yeah, no, I know that. So I'm on about Albrighton as well, though. So there's obviously we play 3 at the back, which we imagine will be Fofana, Soyuncu, and Evans. Then you've got the 2 wing backs, which you imagine would be Castagna and Ricardo.
Yeah.
You've got Tillemans and Ndidi, and then you've got Vardy and Nacho, but Madison is a number 10. So there's no room for Albrighton there, is there? Unless you're playing him at right wing back.
Maybe.
Or do you play a 4? Do you play a 4 at the back?
Yeah, I'd say 4 at the back, to be honest, to be on the safe side, because I think it's 3 at the back. We got caught out quite a lot against West Ham, and the punished us for it.
Gray, do you disagree with that, mate? What do you think?
See, what Jack's just said there is good. Is probably right, really, to be fair, to go 4 at the back. Because what are you laughing at, Jack?
The comment Tom put up about makeup. I don't really put makeup on.
Have you stole some of Haley's makeup?
No, I did it as like a joke earlier with Terry, so to make it look like I actually put makeup on before a show. But no, it's nothing like that.
At least you've not got your night onesie on, Jack.
Well, yeah.
Great. Great. With what you were saying there, pal. I mean, if we play like
yes,
someone
mate,
has,
sorry.
if we want to play Albrighton, someone has to drop out. Whether that's Madison, the number 10. Or whether it's the second striker, Vardy or Nacho. But I mean, you can disagree with me if you want, mate. Let us know what you think. Personally, I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to stick with the 2 strikers in Vardy and Nacho.
Yeah, and I would actually start Albrighton ahead of Pereira.
Okay, interesting.
I have got a delay, sorry. I'd start Albrighton ahead of Pereira just because I don't think Pereira is still confident in his injury.
Okay.
You come back from an injury like that, you're hesitant, and it's a big injury, and you're going in for a 50-50. You tend to back out.
Yep.
And I'll just start Albrighton because he just gives 110% every game. So I'd go Albrighton over Pereira, but everything else you said is probably right.
He definitely changed the game against West Ham, didn't he? Great in the second half against West Ham. He proved costly for West Ham in the second half, bringing Albrighton on. It changed the philosophy, and we got 2 good goals out of it.
Absolutely. You're right, mate. Chris, how are you this evening?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah,
I'm doing good.
Good, mate. Yeah, good. Thanks, pal.
Right, I'm going to drop out, boys. I'm going to drop out.
Oh, yeah. All right, pal. Thanks for
great.
coming on, great, mate.
See you later,
Much
mate.
appreciated. Thanks for coming on. Lads, I want to move on to score predictions. Before I do that, I know Chris has only just joined. Chris, mate, just quickly, what are your thoughts on, do you play Madison this weekend?
Yeah, I would. I'm still obviously like everyone else, really, appalled with what they did. But at the same time, this match is very important to us. And if he can help us get into the final, then, it's worth it. So, yeah, definitely. I think we should start this week because we really need to put on a performance against Southampton. Not take them lightly. I know we thrashed them 9-0, and that's still going to be in the record books. But at the same time, they've improved massively since then. So, so it's going to be a tough match, and we need to give them full hell, basically.
Score predictions, Jack.
Well, apparently there's been some uproar in the Southampton changing room. I'm not really sure with the manager and the players. So
really, I didn't know that.
The other day, wasn't it?
Apparently so. So do they want to play for the manager? I'm not sure. Will they turn up for him? That's another thing for them. But Southampton's form hasn't been great in the last few games. Obviously, they lost 3-0 previously to West Brom. So Leicester can't take them lightly, you know what I mean? We can't underestimate the opposition on Sunday. We just have to go with it for full guns and score the goals and take our chances and win the game, which is the most important thing to do.
Yeah.
Ross, score prediction?
Well, I've said the other day, I think 3-0. I'm going to stick by it. Also, we spoke to Hessenthal the other day, me and Jack. Oh, sorry.
Hessenthal Club, well.
No, about obviously the game, and I've said 3-0 Leicester. I just think, obviously, form books out the window in cup games. But I still think that Madison is going to play a big role. And all the fans are going to comment, say, oh, what fantastic thing. But it's like when you're in the doghouse with your girlfriend, you're going to make it up to her. That's what Madison's kind of got to do with the Leicester fans. The same with Childress, same with Perez when they start or with anything like that at all. I just got the feeling that Madison is going to score this weekend. I think Nacho will get one, and I think Vardy will score one.
Lovely.
Yeah, 3-0.
Yeah, I'm going with a 3-0 as well. Chris, over to you, mate, to finish it off.
Do you know what? I'm going to say aim high and score high. 4-0.
4-0. Right, that wraps up the show. I know we spent a lot of time talking about Madison where I didn't really want to. But anyway, we've done it. And I love Josh's comment. Madison to score and do a golf celebration. And I don't know. Would you celebrate or would you be angry? I don't know what you'd do. Anyway.
You'd be too busy chucking your gin all over your face.
How do you know that? How do you know that Vardy might score? Let's say he scores, right, and he picks up the call, and he does that anyway, just to make fun of Madison.
Oh, do you know what? That would be the greatest celebration ever. It would be. I don't care what's happened. That would be so great. He gets the putt, Vardy picks it up, or
picks
just
up the
goes
flag.
the happy Gilmore.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Right, lads. Thank you for all coming on. Much appreciated. We'll see you on Sunday for Jamie's show and then the watch long. So thank you to Chris. Thank you to Ross, and thank you to Jack. That is the end of today's show. We will be back with Jamie at 10 o'clock on Sunday. Looking forward to the game again, and then the watch long pre-match, first half, half-time, second half, and post-match as well. So thanks all for watching. It's much appreciated. Come on, you foxes.